So, you are wondering what is keeping your partner from returning, or what is causing the delay? I wish it was as fast as a 1-2 kind of answer, but there is energies from both you and your ex-partner that take precedence here. I get that with your Page of Pentacles, it is showing that your partner is definitely taking a very close look at a particular situation. Whether that situation is what they had with you in the past or what their life looks like now. And when they're looking at it, for some of you, your partner or yourself is looking very closely at what your life looks like now. You're also trying to see how you could possibly fit either another person in your life, or you're trying to see where they went. For a lot of you, you're looking so hard. You're looking so hard wondering, when are they coming? Where are they? What are they doing? For a lot of you, this is you looking into almost like a reflection. Some of you could be looking at a past partner's picture. Some of you seem to stare at that picture constantly. It's just like you're looking at it and you're looking at it. And you're looking at all the features. You're looking at all their features. You're looking at their smile. You're looking at their mouth. You're looking at their eyes. Some of you are trying to talk to these pictures. Some of you are trying to speak to them as if they can hear you. But you are sending energy out. I'll give you that. For a lot of you, you're looking at your life now and wondering, for some of you, had I have stayed with that past partner, would I be here where I'm at right now? Would I be here at this job? Would I be living at this house? Would I be living in this state, so to speak? Had I made the decision to stay in a toxic relationship? Had I made the decision to stay in an unhappy marriage? Had I made the decision to stay in a relationship that was only serving one person and not me? Was serving the other person, my partner? For some of you, I get the Queen of Cups, that for some of you, you are now looking at your life very carefully. Your life very carefully. And you are definitely feeling that you're missing something. That you've completed a lot of steps. Some of you have done a lot of schooling. Some of you have got your education. Some of you have gotten your master's, your doctorate's degree, whatever. Associate's degree, perfect. Some of you have gotten certifications. Some of you have gotten new jobs. Some of you have bought new cars. But some of you, you still have something missing. There's still something missing. For a lot of you, you're waiting for the opportunity to come. For a lot of you, you are still looking down the road. You are still looking back. Instead of looking forward, you're looking back. You're waiting to see if they're coming. You're listening. You're using all of your senses to see if there is any type of sign, inclination, anything. It's at this point you're feeling desperate enough to reach out, waiting to see, are they coming back? Did they really love me? Will I get my closure? Is this going to work out? Why is what you're asking, why did they leave? We argued a lot. We argued a lot. And sometimes he was always hollering at me, or she was always hollering at me. For some of you, you or your partner took what you had, whether it was the clothes on your back, or just a few items, no furniture, no nothing else, took your shit and left, or your partner took their clothes and not too many other items and left. Somebody was getting out of Dodge quickly. Somebody was getting out of your home quickly. Somebody was walking away from a situation, a relationship, responsibility, commitment quickly. Somebody made a decision that this isn't what I want, that I'm not ready for this. Or some of you or your partners are saying, I signed up for this, but I didn't sign up for all that. Some of you are saying that there was a good side and a bad side to this situation, to this relationship. There were pros and there were cons. There was light and there was dark. Normally, the light would always push through and push out the dark. A lot of you allowed the dark to push out the light. For some of you, you or your partner had many options. Many options. For some of you, your partner could have had all the money. Could have been the sole provider. Could have been the one who lit your path up. The one who supported you. The one who made the decisions for you. The one who took care of everything. And maybe this is your partner who went and had an affair with the option. One of the options. For some of you, your partner may have moved in with someone else and is now taking the role of the dominant one in charge, the man of the house, in another residence, and left you wondering, what do I do? Which created, what's next, of course, which created this tower moment, right? A lot of you had to adjust, and a lot of you needed to find the strength in order to get through this tower moment that was more or less caused because of a third-party situation. Not all of you, but a lot of you. When I see the Justice card, which is next, when I see the Justice card right now, I don't feel like you feel that you're getting any justice in the situation. I don't feel like you're feeling that anybody's hearing you or understanding you or where you're coming from. I don't think anybody gets it that you feel you didn't get any red flags or you didn't see any red flags. But I do believe that you chose not to. There were definitely secrets around the situation. There were definitely things that were kept hidden from you. There was definitely conversations, mood swings, temptation, all around the situation. I feel like you saw it coming. I feel like you or your partner, whoever was dealing with these temptations or getting these temptations put to them, okay? I feel that they didn't know what to do with these temptations. They continued to juggle the situation. When they were at home, they would act one way. When they went out, around coworkers or friends, whatever, they acted another way. They didn't know how to find the true balance that they should find. They didn't know how to set their boundaries. They didn't know how to make proper decisions. They didn't realize that sometimes what glitters is not gold. They didn't realize that sometimes what looks good to you is not good for you necessarily. Be careful, because you can wrap the ugliest gift in the world in the most beautiful package and paper with the most luxurious bow. But when you open it up and there's nothing but a pile of shit in there, is it really so great? Was it what you thought it would be? Was the grass greener on the other side? That's what you're wondering about your partner. For some of you who are victim to this separation situation, I feel the Ten of Swords is what you're feeling like. You were stabbed in the back. You were knocked down. All the energy was taken out of you. All the faith was gone. All the hope and the trust was totally destroyed. Your blood just drained right out of you. For a lot of you, you felt like the fool. You felt like you were made a fool of. You felt like somebody took advantage of you, manipulated you, proceeded with their narcissistic ways. Somebody knew what they were doing when they took advantage of you. Somebody knew what they were doing when they made that bad choice. Somebody knew at the time when they were making that choice that it was the wrong choice. They knew that what they were going to do, having that third-party situation, they knew it would destroy what you had. That's why they kept things as quiet as they could about the options that they had. They didn't let you know that. Now your partner, who's finally realizing that, you know what, it might look good, but that don't mean it is good. So a lot of your partners are finally waking up saying, you know what, I need to appreciate what I have. I need to respect where I'm at and who I'm with. This person has been with me through so many things, so many different challenges and trials and tribulations in my life. This person has been really supportive. That's how your partner's feeling. Your partner is now thinking very hard, trying to make that decision, trying to make the right decision now, because they know that they made the wrong decision in the past. They know that. But they're still trying very hard. They're fighting with themselves. It's like somebody that's drinking. Do I take the drink? Don't I take it? An alcoholic. Do I take it? Don't I take it? A diabetic. Do I eat that cake? Don't I eat it? Do I eat that cookie? Don't I eat it? Somebody is definitely, and I feel this is you, the person who didn't cheat. This is you protecting and guarding what you have, trying to hold on to it. You're definitely trying with all your might to hold on to it. You're trying to see if this is going to be worth it. A lot of you feel that, being left out in the cold, being walked away from, being made to feel like second best, being made to feel like you weren't good enough for them, that was a very difficult thing for you to do. For a lot of you, something ended. The situation ended. Somebody walked away. The relationship was over. But you didn't get the closure. You didn't get the words that you needed. You didn't get anything justified. For some of you, again, the fighting is over. Somebody's put down their weapons and they've walked away. Maybe that's you. Walked away. You gave up. You don't want to fight anymore. You don't want to fight anymore. But at the same time, I think where the Eight of Swords is concerned, you're still feeling blindfolded, which means you can't even see what's in front of you right now. You're still feeling trapped, meaning you can't make a decision whether it's to come, go, stay, walk away, get mad, cry. You just don't know what to do with yourself. For some of you, you may feel like you're drowning. You may feel like you're overwhelmed with everything. For some of you, you may be dealing with a water sign, an earth sign, an air sign. Could be. For a lot of you, I do feel like there's going to be a decision to come for you. I also feel like someone is going to offer you their cup. But you may not want to take it right away. You may not. You keep your arms folded because you want them to prove to you this time that they mean what they say. Not just tell you, because they've told you over and over, and then they didn't do it. So a lot of you are definitely protecting yourself, your home, your heart. Okay? You're protecting yourself. You see the Sphinx there. They're protecting. They're guarding right now. And you have your guard up. But a lot of you are willing to give it one more try. A lot of you are trying to get to this point where heartbreak is no longer so active, but in the past tense. For some of you, your partner is going to come in and offer that cup. But they may have one foot in and one foot out. They may not be ready to do the whole thing. If you ask for something too soon, I was told by a good friend, Josie, that if it's too soon, if the timing's not right, but you want to rush it, it's not going to come to you the way it should, which means it won't last. For a lot of you, you will stay focused on what you've lost rather than what you still have left. For a lot of you, you won't know how to get past this certain situation. You won't know how to get through it. But you will find a way through friends, through work, through keeping busy, through loving yourself. This is a lesson that you are going to go through, and you're going to figure out through a decision that you will make. Hesitantly, but you will make a decision. And you will choose to love yourself first, and then you will have the sun. Then you will be happy. Better things will come. Often you will have moments where you can't sleep, where you relapse pretty much on yourself, and you start worrying, panicking about a situation, worrying about being alone, worrying that they're never going to come back, worrying that you can't fix it. For some of you, there will be a celebration, and things will work out okay. For some of you, you're going to have to put a lot of work in order to get to where you want to be. And your partner's got to meet you halfway. You can't do all the work yourself. But if your partner, for some of you, does meet you halfway, you will have a celebration. That ending will now have a new beginning. For some of you, you're still going to be holding on, even when your partner doesn't want to return, even when they're not willing to put the work in. You're still going to be trying to hold on to the relationship, finding any which way you can to make this work. You're going to become the hermit. You're going to find yourself lost and walking around and doing things and not thinking. You're going to be just doing the same circle, the same lap, over and over again, waiting. Some of you are going to be spying on your partner. Some of you are going to be looking to see who they're with, where they're at, where they're going, what they're doing. If they're at work, they didn't go to work, they took off, they called out. Some of you, like I said, some of you will be putting the work in. Some of your partners will not be putting the work in. That card is flippy. So whatever way that is going to work for you, everybody's going to be different. There is going to be a new growth, new opportunity, new experience, a divine guidance, a transformation will take place. You're going to feel the energy shift. You're going to get to the point where you're very confused. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know where you're going. You don't know if you should stay. You don't know if you should go. You don't know if you should leave, pack up, move. You don't know what you should do. But that's okay, because the universe is going to hand you the answers that you need in the perfect timing when it feels you need them. So accept freely what the universe wants to give you. Learn what to throw away and what to keep. Okay, some of you are going to be doing a lot of traveling, going back and forth. Some of you may have communication through text messaging, going back and forth. End result, blessings, new beginnings, one way or the other. So stay tuned, like I said. Let's find out. Let's find out the truth in your situation.